Battery's down to 65 miles tops. The most incredible deal to align this car for life. I've had 9 alignments at least. That's at least what I have recorded. Right now, I just called and I got the new prices for wheel alignments. Did they just give up? The front left was not even adjusted. And welcome back to Guy's Garage, my 2013 Nissan Leaf S base model. The battery's down to 65 miles tops. It's absolutely terrible. What I'm going to talk about in this video is alignment, wheel alignment. I have for you all the documentation of an incredible deal, the most incredible deal you could have. I paid $199.99 about 6 years ago to align this car for life. It's a chain, a shop down the street, and it was $150 for a one-time adjustment, $200 for a lifetime adjustment. And this was when the car had about 80,000 miles. It's at 159,000 miles right now. I've had 9 alignments at least. That's at least what I have recorded. I didn't save all my receipts, but I want to show you just a few of my documents, and we're going to get right into it. I don't know if you align your car's wheels. It's kind of something you never think about unless your car is pulling to the left or the right. But technically speaking, that is not the best indicator to figure out if you need an alignment. If you don't get an alignment and it still feels like it's going straight down the road, your toe could be either in or out. That's like the wheels fighting against each other, tearing into the pavement. It's wild stuff. And what's really depressing is where I live, we have potholes everywhere. They raised the gas tax like 50 cents here. We have the highest gas tax in the nation, potholes everywhere. And if you technically hit a really deep pothole, you're supposed to go get an alignment. Actually, I'm on my 10th alignment, 9th or 10th with this car. And I just asked the shop, how often can I get an alignment? And he says about every 6 months. They don't want you coming in every month for an alignment. Right now, I just called and I got the new prices. The new prices for wheel alignments is $150 still for a one-off alignment, 4-wheel, $250 for a lifetime alignment. It doesn't make any sense to get one-off alignments. So anybody who goes and gets an alignment, whether they have a gas car, electric car, they should definitely get the lifetime with this shop. Now the weird thing about this car is the rear of this car is a twist beam axle. It's a solid axle. You cannot adjust the alignment by the factory. None of this is modified. It's all factory. You can't adjust the rear. Okay, so with that, with the prices, with the mileage, you get a picture of how many times this has been aligned. It's insane. And here's how many times I've actually gone in and gotten an alignment. You can see in 2020, this is the first time I got an alignment. Here are the numbers. You can see up here, this is the people who are doing it. And you've got camber, caster. Caster is like how far, like you think of casting a fishing rod, how far forward or back the steering knuckle is. The toe is in or out. They either point towards each other or away from each other. Camber is like the top of the tire is to the left or the right. And then SAI is steering axis. Not really sure what that is, but it isn't adjustable for this car. At least that's what I was reading. And you can see here, the green means good, the red means bad. These are the numbers. So this left front had a toe, it looks like to the left. It was off. And then you can see it's got before and actual. So this is after they adjust. You can see the rear is back in. It it's no longer out. So it's like, did I hit a pothole on the opposite side and it adjusted itself? I don't know. Pretty crazy. Because starting in 2020 it was bad. And it was really bad. Well, not really, really bad. It was just barely off by like 0.02 degrees. So that's not terrible. Also, you can see they tested it on the same day and it's 0.02 off on the same day. What's funny is the before and after are both off. Did they just give up? The front left was not even adjusted. It's almost like they got lazy and they were like, we're done with this. Do this. I don't know what time of day. This was lunchtime. They didn't even adjust the front left or the front right. They didn't adjust anything. This was a total waste of a visit. 2022. Pretty amazing. I just wonder, based on how much they pay their labor, the cost of the machine, how in the world do they make money if I spent $200 6 years ago and they have to align this for every 6 months for the next 10 years potentially? Because I might keep this car and just drive it around town. I mean, it only goes 65 miles right now. I don't know how they're making money. I mean, I'm obviously not going to take it in more than every 6 months, but if it's free, F-R-E-E, why not? I think this is my 4th set of tires. Right now, these are the cheap ones. I used to get the Ecopia 422s. Those are name brand. These are not name brand, but they're cheap and their rolling resistance is still pretty good. The thing you've got to be careful with electric vehicles is the tire itself. You need an LRR, or low rolling resistance tire. A lot of the tire shops know about it now in this area because of all the Teslas. But before all the Teslas blew up and everybody was buying them, I could not find anything but one brand of tire with low rolling resistance. Finally, I went to a shop that had all the statistics, and this is an off-brand tire that has a good range. It didn't affect my range. I also blow up my tires much more than the shop does. So when they're done with the tire, I actually blow it up to like 44 PSI. I assume all they're adjusting is this right here. Right there. Do you see that little bolt? I assume that's toe. So I just called these people, like I said, and they're selling the lifetime alignment for $250. Here's what I think actually happens. People purchase the alignment, forget about the lifetime warranty, never go back, they made an extra $100. Or, what's likely as well, they sell the vehicle, the warranty I don't think transfers, the person that's purchasing the vehicle doesn't even know there's a lifetime warranty on the car, and the likelihood of them bringing the car to that shop is unlikely. And even if they did, I don't think the shop would tell them, listen, this VIN number has a lifetime alignment warranty. They would probably sell them another lifetime alignment warranty. So I think I'm an anomaly. The 9 alignments that I have put on this car is probably more than anybody else has ever aligned their car. Not to mention the time it takes is insane. Let me tell you, I asked them, when is the latest that I can bring the car? And they tell me like 1 o'clock, even though they close at 5. It's sort of a life hack because if you drop the car off at 8 a.m., they're not done sometimes till 1 p.m. So you like blew the whole morning. So I tried to like ask him if I could drop it off at like 3:30 and be done at 5. And he goes, no, even though I already know it only takes like 30 minutes to align the car, if that. So it's kind of weird how they bring in all these cars in the morning, they give you this 4-hour window and they make you wait. Part of me thinks that's a strategy for they want you to feel like you got your money's worth, where really like putting a new set of tires on your car probably only takes like 25 minutes, depending on how many people are working on it. And then you're going to be like out $1,000. It's going to feel like they didn't do, I don't know. Part of me thinks that they do it on purpose. So I think a lot of people that buy the lifetime warranty, never use it. And it's sort of a money-making thing for them. But there are still deals out there. And even though this is called Guy's Garage, I don't have that many tools. I'll do some of my own things, but my dad one time tried to align his Geo Metro back in the day, like 20-something years ago. It was horrendously hard. He was adjusting bolts and eyeballing things, and it is not possible. I mean, look at these charts. There's no way you could eyeball this. There's like factory set ranges for each of these numbers. There is no way you could manually do this. If you put custom stuff on your car, type in the comments section, what did it do to these specs? If you put new suspension, new wheels, new tires, and you changed out these parts, these ranges that are factory in their computer mean nothing. So tell me about your experience. When you raised or lowered your car, how does this even apply? And would a corporate chain shop who does tires and suspension even work on your car? Like, how do they know what the specs are if you went ahead and put all this custom stuff on there? I actually have no idea, because all the cars that I've purchased have usually, the worst case scenario was, or the most modified they've ever been, is they have wheels. I have never messed with like struts or suspension. I don't even know where to start. So tell me in the comments your experience. Well, that does it for today. Guy's Garage has been announcing that if you subscribe, you're gonna start seeing more and more cars. I just got my dealer license. It's sitting over there on the wall. I can now purchase auction cars. I'm about to purchase an auction car. I'm super excited. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I mean, there's so many cars out there. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I am just about 1,000 subscribers. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit the bell so you don't miss a Guy's Garage. I'll be updating a lot more, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Later.